Good morning and welcome to the First Rate Effects video podcast on Wednesday the 22nd of July 2010. Now, after a number of consecutive days lost for the pound managed to hold on to its recent gain against the euro yesterday. This came after the Bank of England announced its minutes from its recent policy meeting. Now, in line with expectations, the Bank of England kept interest rates on hold at 0.5%, an all-time low. But the minutes came out and showed which policy members voted for gains and which ones didn't. Now, just like last month, a single member, Andrew Sentance, voted for a 0.25% interest rate hike. He was the only member who voted for a hike, but it still had support for the pound throughout the day, as it's a view that the UK will start to raise interest rates possibly towards the end of this year. This follows speculation from another member who mentioned that he couldn't rule out the possibility of significant gains towards the end of the year on the back of an interest rate increase. Now, the Bank of England also announced that all 8 members voted to keep the quantitative easing programme on hold at the current level of 200 billion. This once again was completely in line with expectations and no real surprise there, and perhaps this is why there was no further movement for the pound against the euro or the US dollar. Now, today we've got the UK retail sales, which is said to be announced. This is a measure of how well the economy has gone to fare and how well it's fared in the last month of June. Now, if the retail sales come out better than expected, it's the view that the economy is doing very well, people are spending money, and especially in the retail industry, everything's going very good. So the pound may well boost on the back of that. Likewise, if the retail sales fall or are worse than expected, then it's the view that people are holding on to the money in light of the recent recession. So on the back of that, the pound may well fall. We've also got the European and significantly the German PMI, which is about to be announced later on today. This is a view of, once again, how well the European economy is doing. It's had its well-known problems over the last few months, especially with recent downgrades of Ireland. If these come out better expected, then the euro may well gain further. It's had a recent rally so far this month. It's doing very well against the pound and against the US dollar, moving to some of the highest levels we've seen since early May. Thank you very much for listening, and speak to you soon.